How did Rasputin die? Rasputin was murdered on the 30th of December 1916 in the cellar of the Moika Palace, the St. Petersburg residence of Prince Felix Yusupov, the richest man in Russia, and married to the Tsar's only niece. And it is Prince Yusupov that has given us the most lasting and enduring and certainly the most interesting account of how Rasputin died. But it isn't true. Gregory Yefimovich Rasputin was born in Siberia in 1869, and he rose to a position of enormous power and influence within the Russian court. He was a wandering holy man who was said to have healing powers, and he adopted tenets of Christianity and preached a version of it whereby you got closer to God by sinning and then asking for forgiveness. This meant that Rasputin did a lot of sinning and encouraged other people to do the same. Apparently, he once said to a woman that he was seducing, "I do not degrade you, I purify you." That's a hell of a line. He was married, but he ditched his wife and children and he set up in St. Petersburg. And as you can see, he had a lot of women who were willing to be purified by him. The trouble really started when he came to the attention of the Tsar and Tsarina, who both had an interest in the occult and had dabbled with mystic holy people before. Their oldest son, Alexei, had haemophilia, which was really dangerous at the time. And they thought maybe Rasputin, with his healing powers, could cure their child. So they sent for him, and for reasons that people haven't been able to fully explain, Rasputin did seem to help Alexei. Was it psychosomatic? Was he able to hypnotize and calm the child? Was it the fact that he refused to let any other doctors help him, and so they stopped giving him aspirin, which is a blood thinner, which may have been why he could stop this boy from bleeding? We just won't know. But whatever he did, Tsarina Alexandria was eternally grateful, devoted to this man, loved him. Here is a picture of Rasputin with the Tsarina and all of their children. He becomes a confidant, he becomes an advisor, he begins to seriously overstep the mark, and he starts advising the Russian royalty on matters of state. And this is during the start of the First World War too. I mean, it would never happen today, but you can understand why a rank outsider with no political power or credentials whatsoever being given a position of unassailable power within a government, beginning to fire people and advise on war matters, is a serious issue. So Rasputin is making enemies left, right and centre. This is one satirical cartoon where he's literally puppeteering the Tsar and Tsarina. And there had been attempts before in his life, but he had managed to survive them. But his luck was coming to an end when this man, Prince Felix Yusupov, and his mates decided they were going to be the ones to do Rasputin in. And nobody knew what had happened until 1952 when Yusupov published his memoirs and disclosed all. And he writes it like a film script. He says that he invited Rasputin over to the palace late at night where he gave him cakes and wine that had been laced with cyanide, and he sat